races where we have a candidate from the Democratic and the Republican parties here. Each candidate will make, or a representative for Dorothy Bontos here. Each candidate will be given an opportunity to make opening remarks, no more than 2 minutes. Then after the opening remarks in reverse order, the candidates will give a reply. Then we're going to open it up to questions, and I, as the moderator, will try to balance the number or the amount of time given to the questions to each candidate. And then after the questions and answers are done, each candidate will be given 2 minutes to make a closing statement. And if we have the room here until 9 o'clock, that I'm a believer in short meetings. So if we don't take up all that time, we'll get you out of here early, and we'll let the candidates get on to, I'm sure, your next, something somewhere else. You're making use of every minute, I know, these days. Okay, so that's what we will do. Just a couple of disclaimers. Obviously, the chamber does not endorse candidates, and the views expressed by the candidates are not those of the Chamber of Commerce. So this is a forum where they'll be able to present their own views, their own personalities, and we are going to be the spectators and participants in that. But again, we do not endorse any candidates. Having said all that, I would at this time invite Tommy Albert up. Tommy is running again for the Board of Emergency Services. And Tommy, how about if we give you, I know you're on the same time frame, we'll give you 2 minutes to make a statement, and then we'll open it up for questions.
Thank you all for coming out tonight. I'm Tommy Albert. I've live over here on Davis Road off of 362. Real quick, I've been involved with EMS and fire service in Waller County since 1973. Lived out in the Tri-County area, which is North Waller County, was one of the founding people of that department in 73 when I was only 16 years old. Moved to Waller in 1978, got in the fire department in 79, got certified in EMS. 1980, became president of Waller Fire Department, where I served for 20 years until we moved out here in the country in 2000. And I've been involved with EMS service, being president of the county EMS service currently. ESD encompasses Waller County and portions of Harris County over to Katy and to Roberts Road off of 290 area. There's 7 fire departments, 1 EMS service. When I got in the EMS service, we were doing 200 calls a year. Right now, we're doing an average of about 350. ESD was formed. It happened 6 years ago. The fire departments and the EMS got together. It had to do with funding. Fire departments were having to build their own trucks. Doing fundraisers, making $20,000 to $30,000 a year. They were operating them. When the ESD came about, this year is going to be 0.93 cents per $100 valuation. But it made it fair for every citizen in Waller County and that part of Harris County to pay for the service. A lot of our citizens are moving here from the city. The city uses, we use it, for example, supplied their ambulance and fire service. Out here, people thought, well, it ought to be the same way. It's not true. Somebody had to pay for it. That's the way this board came about. Each position, there's 5 commissioners on the board, 3 years and 2-year terms. Three person and 2 person of a 2-year term. This year, there's 3 incumbents up for election. And you've noticed we've got 9 people running for this board with 2 write-ins. There's 2 declared write-ins. The only part of the Waller County that's not in it is the city of Brookshire, and they opted out of the ESD when it came about. The city of Brookshire could get back in the ESD if they hold an election and let the citizens vote to be a part of the ESD service, which would mean Waller County EMS would take over the city of Brookshire EMS. That fire department would join in with Patterson area and Katy, who's covering this area right now. So if y'all have any questions that I can come up with, or answer, I'm sorry. It's kind of a learning curve. I've noticed a lot of people that I have talked to ask more about what the ESD is than anything. I'm sorry, man, you were going to ask something about the time I spoke.
I'm sorry, county opted out, or?
It was, see what it was, each city, the way the thing came about, each city, which would have been Patterson, Brookshire, Waller, Prairie View, Hempstead, and then the county and the unincorporated part of Harris County, it was an election. And they had the choice, they could either join the ESD or supply their own EMS and fire service. And I didn't come to Brookshire when we was pushing this, when the leaders of the departments got together, but I did go to Hempstead. And it was kind of interesting because the city council of Hempstead was sitting there, and one of the guys says, we don't want to pay more taxes. We don't want the service. I was trying to explain to them, well, fundraisers aren't covering it no more. And I said, I don't know how to make you understand this, except we have an ambulance station in downtown Hempstead. If you opt out of the ESD and you live right across the street from the station and something happens to you, by law, we don't have to help you. Because you're not in the ESD. Why should the taxpayers of the county pay for you? That's all it took. The guy understood then, and he promoted it. So, but Brookshire could, as a city, vote to have an election, which would have to be like one of the May elections when school board met, and vote to come into the ESD.
Tommy, not to take anything away from you, I appreciate you coming up, but the city of Patterson, when the first election was, opted out. Then, was it 3 years ago, 4 years ago?
Something, you're right, I forgot about that.
And then we, I'm a citizen of Patterson, we had another election. We petitioned the ESD to hold another election, and we went in. That's the way. You would have to get your city council, if you wanted it, to ask the ESD, hey, will you take this? Then there has to be an election. And I'm not quite sure, doesn't everybody in the county have to vote on it too?
They
It's
got
election.
They got to accept you, that's right.
Okay, so there's actually 2 different elections that's happened.
But the county people, they would look at it and say, that's more tax dollars, they want you to come in.
And-
To me, it makes sense.
And one more thing, isn't the city of Katy out of it too? How does
Only a
that
portion of Katy.
portion of it?
The part of Katy that's in